Guys, this is how we lost. I think it was can't remember. $405 on yesterday's trading NQ. First off, first round, I'm on 3 hours of sleep, so sorry if I don't make no sense because I cannot think right now. But anyways, let's get straight to the trade recap. So the reason why I lost because I low-key forced this entry. I forced this 15-minute order block, which is it's not even an order block. I don't know I don't know what I was thinking to even mark this order block. It's not even an order block. So that's my first mistake. I'm forcing an entry. So anyways, I thought this was an order block. First, our daily bias was, well, I thought it would have been um because we took out Asia highs and we started reversing, so I thought it would have been new session continuation up to the upside for New York. So my bias was bullish, but I should have looked at the high time frame, or bearish. So I don't know why I didn't do that. Just anyways, I first forced that order block, first mistake. Then I'm looking on the 1 minute. I get the sorry about the background noise, guys. The car's driving by. So I get the 1 minute fair value gap, and then I wait for the retracement. Boom, we get the retracement, and then I enter longs targeting Asia highs. This trade we actually broke even. I remember I was up like $600, $700, and then I had my break even at $0. So anyways, yeah. And then the second time, I was so married with my bias. I thought maybe because we re-tapped into this 5 minute retracement, I thought maybe we'll start reversing up again. Anyways, I got stopped out immediately for this. We touched that 5 minute gap. You can't see it right here, but I don't know where it is. On the 5 minute time frame, we touch it, and then we start going up, and then I immediately price just reversed. We started consolidating here, and then I was like to my Discord, alright. Before I hopped off, I got off like at 3 a.m. Before I hopped off, I was like, alright, let's just see where price wants to go. So I look at it. We first forced this order block entry. That was my first mistake. I already said that. But if I'm looking closely, we actually created an order block here with this consolidation on the 1 minute. This price kept on reversing, so we can actually say this. What's this over here? No, that's not all. Over here, we tapped into that. Boom, that's my order block. Boom, we re-tapped into this. We came down, re-tapped into this fair value gap. Literally short. That was so clear. Could have targeted London lows and put my stop loss above this order block. What a W setup that is. But I was so married to my bias. That was my first mistake. So lesson learned on that. So technically we lost on what's 4 or 5 times 5 accounts. I think that's around 2K. So I lost $2,015 on all accounts. That was my first mistake. I was too married with my bias, and I forced my entry. It doesn't matter. We risk. I managed my risk well, so we only lost $405. But I was gonna revenge trade, which I low-key did. I could have just ended up break even, but like I said, I was married with my bias and I got greedy. This could have easily been avoided, but anyways, we move on, and that's our mistake. We take that as a win in my books because we learn from our losses and we move on, and that's it. And that's part of the game. You win and you lose some. And that's it. As long as you learn from your losses, it's always a win in my books. So that was a forced thing. So we'll have throughout this month we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 winning trades, 3 losses, and 2 break evens. So which is alright. We're still profitable for the month, but hopefully we can get our third payout soon. Just keep moving forward, and that's it. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. I guess I'll see you in the next one if I trade tonight. Well, let's see. Forest Factory. We can trade tonight. Wednesday. Yeah, looks like we're trading tonight. Yep. We'll see what happens then. Alright, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.